Terrific. And then are you at a computer too?
I am.
Terrific. So at your browser, all the way at the top, now not inside of Google, you want to put in WNYSchoolofRealEstate.org.
Okay, hang on a sec.
A lot of times people will put in the search engine, WNY School of Real Estate, and then Google is like the mafia, so they try to give you whoever's got the words real estate in there.
Oh, yes. Okay, let me see. Tell me what you want me to put in the search bar again.
Yep, WNY, and then schoolofrealestate.org, all spelled out together.
Okay, WNY School of Real Estate?
Correct, .org. And there'll be a big blue oval in the top left corner.
Okay, yep, got it.
Oh, perfect. So on the left side, you'll see there's a bunch of buttons. You want to click sign in.
Okay, got it.
Right, terrific. Yep. You're really good. You're definitely in good hands. And like most schools, you would have to answer 660 questions to get through your 22.5-hour course. If you went to any other school, we're like the best kept secret in the world, actually.
Okay, I'd like to hear that.
And you're only going to have 35 questions to answer to get through it.
Oh, good. Okay.
You know? So
right.
it's really good, you know. So all right, so let's get you where you got to be here.
Okay.
Let me see here. Okay. So all right. So you're at the website. And what do you see on your screen right now?
New testing, click here.
Perfect. So you're going to click on the new testing, click here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I need a login name.
Yep, so you're going to see finger pointing up and down.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
At the fingers, you're going to put in the same thing in both places.
511
2021.
2021. Okay, and then down below?
Yep, and the same exact thing.
Okay, 511 2021. All right.
So that will always go in both places, just so you know.
Okay, I'm going to write this on paper as well.
Perfect.
212 in both places.
Yep.
Okay, got that. And
now what this allows you to do is get onto the school platform to do your course.
Okay, can I put remember login?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. And now I'm logging in, correct?
Yes. Now, if you get any more questions that ask you if you want to update your password, say no, because you just wanted to remember it for this. Otherwise, it'll wipe this out.
Okay, got it.
So what'll happen now is I just want you to know that every course has its own password.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is not going to be used for anything except to get you onto the platform to do your coursework.
Okay.
All right. So now that you're in, I just want to show you, this is your profile page. Okay.
Okay.
So it's got your name. Is your name spelled right?
Levin?
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. And then under that is where you're going to click to get into the course you're registered for, just like it shows. And then to the left, that's how you check your time. Okay.
Okay, total class time, click here. Okay, and then your time accrued. All right, got that. Yep, I see that.
Now, what most people do is they have a little sticky note where they keep it near their computer where they keep track of their time, because every time you check your time, you're not earning time. So if you check your time each time, then it just takes you don't get through the course. You land up, we've learned that people waste almost half an hour checking time when they check time. So just, check your time every couple days, instead of like every, it's just,
smart,
so you could do that. And then when you log out, just so you know, when you want to log out from one course to go to another course, you log out from the right side here, where to the right of your name, where it says log out.
Okay, yep, now I see.
Next to current scores.
It says current scores, yes, but my name is not up. Oh, there it is, Lisa Levin's profile. I see it now, okay.
Yep, so if you log...
And then, should I log out now?
No, don't log out now. So I'm going to show you, what we like to do is have you do the big course first, where you get the majority of your hours, and then I'm going to show you the little mini courses that you need to do next, okay?
Okay.
So let's have you go under your name and click the box that says click here to get into the course you're registered for.
Yep.
And I'm going to show you all the different ones.
I see that.
So you're going to do real estate legal matters.
Yep.
You're going to do that one. You're also going to do data analytics and ethical business practices.
Okay.
And are you on a Mac or a non-Mac?
I'm on non-Mac.
Okay, so that there's little shortcuts I'll show you based on that information, okay? And use your down arrow key on your keyboard.
Yeah.
And I just want to show you KOT Mobile.
Okay, let me see. KOT, keeping out of trouble?
Yep, it's right under keeping out of trouble, understanding New York
KOT
laws.
Mobile, yeah. Do you want me to click that on?
Just I want you to see it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what KOT Mobile stands for, keeping out of trouble, and that's the one we're going to click into first. I want to show you how to navigate that course.
Okay. You want me to click it on now?
Yeah, click that. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, then we have to put the password in. The password goes
password. Oh, yeah.
in the bottom corner of the stop sign. So it turns out the password for KOT Mobile
it says update, but no thanks. I'm going to say no thanks.
Correct. Yep.
No thanks. Okay. Okay. Chapters in course. Oh, there they all are.
Yep. Now,
very good.
what I want to let you know is you need to spend 6 hours and 15 minutes per link.
Okay, so intro court system is 6 hours, fair housing, condos, etc. 6 hours, case studies in real estate, 6 hours.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, New York doesn't like us telling you the minimum time to spend on everything. That's why you won't see anything blinking at you saying spend 6 hours and 15 minutes. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
So just so you know, and just take a look at the first link if you can click onto it.
Yep, okay, so I'm going on to intro court. Okay.
Okay. Now there's always a video at the top of any lengthy course. So this course you're going to see like the little, it's got like red print above it.
Mm-hmm.
And what I want you to know about that is there's no sound on a top video that has red print. So the purpose of that is it's got an analytics link that's connected to it. And the purpose of it is it lets us know that you've got good connectivity with your computer and your internet. So sometimes what happens is your internet will disconnect and reconnect and you'll never know that it had disconnected.
Oh,
so
that would be a nightmare.
Yeah, and then what happens, you'll get an error message. So we can't add time for you if you forget to play that top video. So what you do is you just hover over that video and you click play, but then what you do is you click outside of it. Anywhere there's no text, you click on it again, and that allows you to move around the page if you do that. You understand what I mean?
No.
So when you hover over the video...
Okay, I'm hovering, and do you want me to click the play?
You click play, yep.
Okay. All right, I see important news and info from so-and-so.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then you go and you click anywhere there's no text, like to the left, to the right, above, below. Then you click it again. Nothing happens. Like there's no dancing boys or anything. Like it just literally, nothing happens.
Yeah.
And now you can use...
Just that play button just pops up a little bit.
And then all you do now is you can use your up and down arrow keys on your keyboard. So you can move, in other words, you can move around and you can navigate your page.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's not exciting. It's like really, it's very, yeah, very nothing. So, yeah, so now, this is your course. So this page, you have to spend 6 hours and 15 minutes on, okay?
Okay, now the page meaning what I'm on right now.
Correct. The one with the red print above it is the one that you want to make sure to play.
Okay.
Even though there's no sound, the purpose of that is to let us know that you have good connectivity.
Okay.
Okay. So the rest of the course, all the videos are regular, traditional videos where there's nothing super exciting. You just kind of read through, you go slowly, you read whatever you see here. Like it's a real estate course. So there's no dancing boys or girls.
Is this recording me that I'm scrolling now?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
But I want to tell you something though.
Right
yeah, but I want to tell you something. Even if you're the worst reader, this is important. Even if you're the worst reader in the world, and you read it backwards 3 times, it will never ever take you 6 hours and 15 minutes to read this page.
Okay.
So I want to make sure that you know that you should log in to this course as often as you can. Like when you're at home doing laundry, when you're near your desk, when you're getting ready in the morning, when you're watching the news, anytime you can log in, you need to click at least once every 50 minutes.
Okay.
And make sure that you're got a mouse movement, okay? Because if it doesn't recognize that you're doing something, it'll log you out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to show you how to get to the bottom of the page. So if you were on a Mac, you would push the Command and down arrow key to go to the bottom of the page.
Okay.
So Command and down arrow if you ever work on a Mac. Otherwise, the End button, END on your keyboard. It's usually the right half side of your keyboard, top corner.
Okay.
END.
END, why don't I see it?
It's a key that doesn't get too much, it doesn't get much love.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
And this is the test then, right?
Yes, but now tests for this course, for KOT, are optional. You don't have to take these tests.
Oh, so I don't have to take it. I could just read through it.
Correct. Yeah, and if you do it and you pass, fine. If you do it and fail, fine.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
If you don't do it.
And if you don't do it, fine. You just have to spend 6 hours and 15 minutes per chapter.
Perfect. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, so you need a total of 18 hours and 45 minutes for this course for KOT Mobile.
Okay.
KOT
right.
Mobile is the abbreviated name for keeping out of trouble.
Okay, let me just write that KOT Mobile so I know which one to click on when I log in, correct?
Correct.
And will it save where I left off?
It'll always start you at the top of the page because it wants to,
Okay.
it always wants you to play that top video, the one that
Got
has
it.
no sound.
To make sure that you're actually in.
Yes, and then what it'll do is it sends us a message that you're actually connected.
Okay.
You know, so if you want to go to the top of the page, you
Yep,
press the
I'm going
home,
to the top. Do I press what?
the home button,
Okay, the home button. Home.
and if you're on a Mac, it's the command and
got
up.
it.
Command and
Yep.
up arrow takes you to the top. Otherwise,
Yep, I got it. I'm up to the top again.
so you should have almost 8 minutes in.
Oh, not 10. Oh, wait. 12. No. 8 minutes. Yeah. 7:59. 8 minutes.
Yep. So now, if you click, you'll see that your time idle always goes to single digits.
Okay. What am I clicking?
Just click anywhere on the page,
Okay.
anywhere
Oh,
that's
yeah.
blank.
Okay, it went to 1.
Yep. So you always have 3,600 seconds, which is almost an hour, but we don't want you to wait a full hour before you click. We always
No.
tell you 50 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, because you don't want to use. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So, when the time idle gets up to how much?
About 50 minutes on this course,
50, and then click
or less. Yes.
or less. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And does it see where you are as far as scrolling?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I didn't know if that made a difference.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not scrolling.
Yeah, like if you scroll halfway down, it always goes back. Time idle resets to 0. So
I
that's
see that.
so that's a
Okay.
good thing. Now I want to show you what happens when you save your time. So to save your time, you just go to the bottom of the page by doing. Do you remember what to do?
Yep. And
Okay, perfect.
I'm a good student.
Ha ha ha. I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Now, I
Record
wanted-
my time.
Now, one thing, do you ever buy things on Amazon?
Yeah.
And you know
Yeah.
how, like, when it's time to pay Jeff Bezos, you push that button once ever so gently because you don't want to pay him twice?
Oh, yeah, I think so. I
Same.
don't know. My daughter does a lot of that.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just funny.
well, this is important. You only want to push record my time once because if you double click it, it'll double your time and then it delays everything for you.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, I'm not doing that. All right, so I'm going to do it right now.
Okay, perfect.
Record my time. Okay, I clicked it, and now it went up.
So now your
Wait,
page,
something.
if your page changes, that means you did everything correct.
Okay, yeah, the page changed.
Perfect. So when your page changes, that means you did everything correct, your time saved.
Okay.
And then the answer to the questions also appear.
Yes.
Great. So what you do then is, in order to close out your window, we show you an example of what you do. You click the X that's next to the words "Your test graded." Okay? So
Let me see.
the tab, if you have a bunch of, here's another thing I want to tell you. If you have a bunch of windows open on your computer, you won't see the little X because it'll all be squished together.
Okay, yeah, I only have 2 pages open. So.
Okay. But there's some people that have like 30 open, so when you won't see it. So if you're on a Mac, the X is to the left. If you're on a non-Mac, or like if you're using Safari, it's to the left. If you're using Chrome, it's to the right. So you just click the little X next to your test graded. Do you see that?
Click the X next to your test graded. I'm looking.
And it's all the way at the top, not to the top right, but to the top of the tab that you're in.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Yeah. So your test graded. I get. Okay. Close. Click that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'm at the front page. Now I'm at the home page.
Perfect. So now you see the 3 chapters in your course, right?
Yep.
Perfect. So that's the main course that you're going to start on, okay?
Okay. So can I go back in there and?
Well, what I'd like to do is show you the other course.
Okay.
That's a little bit more complicated, the new one that New York added.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Okay. But we get you in the easy one first, and then I figure I'll watch you get back into this one after we get you in the little bit more complicated one. So now what you do you remember how to log out of a course to get into the any other one? Just to see how good your notes are.
Let me see. Okay, so let's see. So I'm just clicking log out. Oh no, sign in.
So you want to log out from the page, your profile page, where your name is.
Okay, where's my profile page?
So look at the 4th link down.
Oh, here we go. Okay, yep. Click in here. Okay, here's my profile page, and now I'm going into, let's see, remember, current, no. Oh, click here to get into your courses. No. That wasn't right.
So you did sign out, and then now you're going to go back to sign in, new testing.
Sign in. Oh, sign in. That's right. Okay, sign in. Yep. Okay. Let me write that down because sign in. And now new testing. Click here. And now I'm going to.
Are you at the fingers again?
Let me go back to sign in. New testing. Click here. Okay. Click here to check your. No. Now where am I going?
Okay. So now you see your name again, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now to get into another course, you go where it says click here to get into the course you're registered for.
Okay.
And now I'm going to show you.
Yeah. Now I see.
Yep. So now we're going to go into recent legal matters.
Okay. The top page, top of the thing.
Yep. 01 and then recent legal matters. So once you click that, the password for that course is.
Let me write this down. Hang on a sec. Okay, so
Did it take you in the chapters in course?
No, it did nothing. Okay. Yes, now we're in chapters in course.
Okay. So now this is going to look a little bit more complicated. For a 1-hour course, this looks very complicated because that's good old New York. They had to make life a lot more complicated for us.
Of course.
So I want to show you the general disclaimer and orientation. Let's take a look at that first chapter.
Okay. General disclaimers. Read carefully when you click the gray button. All right, I'm there.
So New York would like you to read all of this information about everything, about confidentiality, about licensing, about representations, about the fact that there's interstate communication rules and non-commercial use and the Fair Housing Act and everything that you could probably care less about, but you're supposed to read all of that about IP rights and feedback and The course orientation.
And this one's an hour course?
1 hour, yes, exactly.
Okay.
So you read through and blah, 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 and go through this and go through that, and the fact that you shouldn't be cheating, and the course is delivered through the internet. And then at the bottom of the page,
Yeah, I got to the bottom.
it says, I have read, understand, and agree to everything on this page in its entirety. And then you click the,
and I can click that on.
you can click, I agree with this.
Yeah, and I agree with this one, and I agree with this one. Okay, just get these done because then it'll save this that I did this, right?
Exactly, yep.
Okay, they're all done now.
Now you click record my time or check answers. And it says, congratulations. You've received the minimum score, and that's perfect.
Okay.
All right, and then you close out of this exactly the way you did the last one.
All right, clicking that, and now I am in chapters and course.
Yep. So the next thing you're going to do is course material.
Okay. Yep, same thing.
So it's going to be, now this is where you need this.
Oh, now this one's talking.
You're supposed to read the directions here. And the videos that you see, they cannot be fast forwarded. Once you start playing them, they can't be fast forwarded. They can be paused, like this top video here is basically the teacher teaches.
And I can watch later.
Yeah, like don't like, what we recommend is that you don't start these videos until you
actually can listen to the whole thing.
Correct. And they're like, I think they're like 10 to 20 minute segments, so they're not super long. And just make yourself a note that, okay, like I did this one, okay, good. And then what happens is after the video, there's a summary of what you should have learned from the video.
Okay.
What I want to tell you that's important, because you need, these courses that you're doing here compared to that first one I showed you, you have to answer 10 questions properly, and you only get 3 chances, or you have to repeat and pay again for this class.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know
All right.
what I mean?
So I have to answer these questions at the end of this one?
Yes, but I'll show you that though. But
okay.
So that scroll that follows, you see where it says important? It's that blue thing here are the key points you should have learned.
I haven't gotten there yet. Wait, let me see.
It's like there's one after every video.
Okay, yeah.
What I would tell you to do is use your phone to take a picture. Take a picture of those so you don't have to sit and take notes.
Okay,
I know it's a royal pain, but you know what?
This is really
it's way better than, like, we've done them for other schools and it's way worse. Other schools are way, way, way worse. Take a picture, because everything you need to know is in the scroll. And each video has a scroll that follows with all the answers. So you just take pictures of those.
Okay.
And you're not timed on the quizzes. When you do the quizzes, there's only 10 questions. You pass 10 questions, you're good. And you get 3 chances. Okay? But I want to try to give you, I'm going to give you as many hints as I can for each of those. So as you look through these,
okay,
all your course materials on this page, okay?
Yeah.
So I just want to look at the bottom with you here. I understand that I should click onto a blank part of the screen or click an alpha key.
I understand.
So you click the second one. I understand, not the first one this time.
I got that, yeah.
And then
I'll click through all these.
And I understand that I should take notes on the instructor's presentation. So, I mean, in a perfect world, it's only an hour. You know, listen to the presentation. It might help you get it better, you know.
Okay, so now record my time and check answers?
Yep.
Okay, congratulations. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm getting out of this one.
And the big thing is to remember, I understand that I am allowed just 1 attempt at any test in this course. So I want to explain what that means exactly. When we look at that, so after you do check answers, it says congratulations, like you said, and then you close out of it. So when you look at, you see how it says final exam attempt 1. Don't click these now. We're reviewing these.
Yeah, final exam attempt number 1, number 2, and number 3.
So once you click that and you see the questions, okay, we know that you see the questions.
Mm-hmm.
If you answer those questions and you score under 70%,
Mm-hmm.
and you try to do it again, we can't give you credit if you do it a second time.
You don't give credit.
You can't. We can't. We're not allowed to. We'll lose.
Oh, I see. So once I do it the first attempt, I got to get them right.
Yes, you have to get 70% or better.
Okay.
If you don't get 70% or better, then you have to go to do your final exam attempt 2, and then hope for 70% or better, and then final exam attempt 3, 70% or better.
Okay, so I'm really essentially, hopefully, taking one final exam.
Exactly. And it's only 10 questions, literally 10 questions.
Oh, okay.
Each time.
So,
and they're all different too. They're not like they're just the same ones over.
Okay.
There might be 1 or 2 that are the same from the previous one.
Okay.
Okay. And then at the end, in order to get your certificate, there's a thing that you have to click on as a survey for the class that they require.
Okay.
All of this is because New York's new requirements. Believe me, we did not want to have to do any of this. New York forces us to do it. We hate every minute of it.
Pretty typical.
Yeah, and believe me, we're one of the last schools that, I mean, yeah, so.
Okay, so and then the scattered game to review for test.
Yeah, and you could look at that now. Like, just it's kind of like I mean, it's super not exciting, but what you do is if you click on that, it basically is.
Is that part of the timing?
No, you don't get credit for the time, but it does help you. Like,
oh yeah, well that'll be good. Okay, and but then so basically.
You drag the bold questions, and then the ones that aren't bold are the answers. You drag
questions.
Yeah, so education audits from the Department of State go back how many years? I think it's 4 years. So here you drag 4 years back, and you connect them, and then it disappears if you're right.
Okay. First
time renewal candidates have how many hours of agency coursework? Do you know the answer to that?
No, what did you ask me?
That's okay. So it says first time renewal candidates must have how many hours of agency?
2 or 3?
Yep, 2.
I don't know.
2 hours.
2.
Yep. So when you connect the 2, it disappears.
Okay. All right.
So that'll help you, you know, if you do that, it'll help you, you know.
Okay. All right. And so now am I logging out of this? Because I want to go to the main page, just get on the main thing. So now, okay, so what I'm looking at right now is not the chapters in the course, or this is just course 1.
So right now you're in that, you're in
right now. I see general disclaimer and course material.
Yep, so right now we jumped out of KOT Mobile and we jumped into a different course, and I want you to see if you can get back into that other course.
Okay, so I'm gonna log out, I think. No, I'm gonna, wait a minute, let me see what this is.
You're gonna go back to your profile page.
Yep, so that means I have to.
Go back to user home.
Okay, yep, I got that. Okay, and now I'm in my, okay, so now log out of my profile page and then log back in. Is that what I have to do?
Correct, yep.
Okay, log out. And now I am going to sign in. Click here. Okay. Click here. Okay, so now am I starting with, I'm just going to start with the first one. Is that the best way to do it?
Yeah, because you're going to, well, okay, when you say first one, what do you mean?
The recent legal matters.
No, because you just left that one.
Oh, no, I want to go to KOT.
Correct, yep. You remember to keep telling the computer, no thanks to update.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Okay, and then intro. I'm going to the intro court system, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And then what do you remember about that video on top?
Yep, I'm going to hover and then click something on here.
You're going to click
inside of the text.
play. and then you're going to click where there's no information. You're just going to click again so you can move around the page. And this course is where you get your fair housing and agency credit from. It comes from this course.
From this one. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
And the good news is, because this is a grandfathered course, you don't have tests on this. Everyone else in the world, well, New York State world, they have to take tests for fair housing and agency. You don't, because this course is grandfathered.
Okay.
So, I mean, you're only taking tests for the new stuff that they added.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So when you do recent legal matters, you know you've got to answer 10 questions there. And when you do the data analytics and business ethics course, you have 25 questions to answer for that course because that's because of New York. Okay? And you're going to do exactly the same thing. That course is the same as recent legal matters. You're going to answer.
So I'm really not taking any tests until I get to the end.
Those two courses are the only ones you have to pass tests on.
Okay.
Only those two courses.
All right.
Yep. And if you have any
Okay,
questions,
now if I have any questions moving forward, I can call you.
you text us at our text-only
Or
number.
text you at that? Okay, yeah.
We can't answer the text line. So if you call it, we can't. It's electronic. But if you text it, it's best to text your question. Like, the biggest problem people have is they forget how to log in.
Yes.
You know, and that's at the fingers. The biggest problem people forget is at the fingers. You got to put the password that has your name in it. You put in both places. That's the biggest problem people have. And then sometimes what happens is people that come back to us every 2 years, you don't want to use one from a previous 2-year period.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to make sure you always use the new one. Yeah, the new one. And we always have passwords start with a different number, so you don't do that.
Okay.
So we kind of have it down to a science, but you know, but we like to walk people through it. I don't know how these other schools do it.
Oh, I mean, if you didn't tell me what I was doing, I would be clueless.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's really,
no wonder you're on the phone all the time.
But you know, once you get this down, it's really the same thing over and over. You're literally doing the same thing over and over. It's one button at the bottom of the page is all you're clicking.
Right.
Record my time, you know. And
Right.
the multiple choice questions, you're clicking a little box.
Right.
You know. So
Okay, and you don't have to do the multiple choice anyways.
not on KOT.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, very
All right.
good.
So good luck in
Okay, so now let me say, now if it wasn't in KOT, I would do those in, but you still have to take the test on the other things.
yes, and take pictures of the questions on those last two.
Okay, but don't go into that test until you're ready to take it, correct?
Correct.
You don't want to see me looking at the questions.
Yep. Yeah, because if we see that, then you won't get credit for it. So you only take that.
So don't click that on until the very end.
Correct. Until you feel ready that you've got all the
Yeah.
and you're welcome to use all the notes. Like, it's like an open book test as long as you have all your information. And it's not like you're timed either. A lot of schools time you too, which we don't do that. You're take an hour and a half if you want to take that
okay,
long.
so that's good. So if I just have
Sure.
like an hour, I can go anywhere and look at
Absolutely.
my phone and stuff.
Absolutely. And you know the other thing too, keep your notes, because you could take the course after your license renews. You could take the course all over again and then be good for another 2 years. And then you don't have to stress out about, because you remember all the answers.
So I could actually wait. But then I'd have to do the whole 6-hour course again, or the whole 22.
Well, I mean, at least, why not get it done? And then you're guaranteed that nothing will, like, you're so set. Then you'll have everything done. It'll be the most efficient use of your time. You'll have it down to a science.
Okay, so say I get through this one,
Mhm.
and then I want to do it all over again for the following 2 years.
You could do it 2 weeks after you renew your you renew that license. When do you expire? In August?
September.
You could literally do it at the end of September.
At the end of September again, and it would be done.
And you'd feel like you're done for 4 years, literally.
Oh my God, that would be freaking amazing.
I mean, I'm serious. Do you know I do that for my professional licenses? Because this way then because I have to take tests for mine.
Yeah.
I literally do that because I'd rather suffer and get it all done, because then I don't, because then if the school change, because I can't take our own tests, I have to take them from different schools because the state doesn't allow me to take our own things. Literally,
Mhm.
I do that so I don't have to worry about if this, because if the school changes their course, then I have to reread everything again.
Yep.
You don't have to
Okay,
worry
and
about that with
I
us.
can log in on my iPad with this as well, correct?
Yep, you sure can.
Okay, all right, well.
And we recommend using Chrome as well. Chrome is
Okay, Chrome.
is the most stable browser.
Okay. Yeah.
You know?
But I can go to another, like while this is going, I can click onto something else, like another, like can I get into my email if I wanted to, and it'll still be on here?
Yep, just don't forget to go back to it. What we tell people to do
Right.
is try to like set a timer to remind you to go back to the other course so that you don't forget about it, because it will time out and then you'll lose your time that you've been working on.
Oh, because it says leave site change. Oh, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, so like people set a timer so that they remember, like, oh, I got to go back and save my time.
Okay.
Like every 50
Well,
minutes,
I'll do
try
it
to
at
save
night.
it.
I'll do it at night when I'm home and not working.
Yeah, that works. Oh, sure, it's 914
Yep.
768
Mm-hmm.
8797.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Appreciate it.
You bet. Take care. Nice talking to you.
You too.
All
Take
right.
care.
Thanks.
Bye.
Okay, bye.